Southern Woods and Waters TV. That's where you want to be. Foggy mornings in the field, come the creek with rod and reel, doing what we love in Tennessee. Patriot Demolition presents Southern Woods and Waters with Hugh McNaughton and Brandon Dowdy. Also being brought to you by Sniper Hunting Products, Deer 30 Minerals, Candy Fork Outdoors, Weststone Cry-Like Realtors, TWRA, Capital Sportsman, Nashville Marine, Davidson Farmers Co-op, Courtney's Restaurant and Catering, Mowing and More, CVA, Wilson Bank and Trust, Flowers Processing and Garden Center, X Outdoor Products, and Hunter Up.
All right, welcome everyone. I'm Hugh McNaughton.
And I'm Brandon Dowdy.
And we are
Southern Woods and Waters.
Yes, we are. And I tell you what, we're excited tonight.
We are.
We took a little vacation last week.
We did. We took it a week off. They had the elections and covered that for last week. So here we are. I don't know. I haven't checked. I've been out checking trail cameras, man. I don't know.
I'm just so glad it was over.
Yeah.
You know?
It feels good to be back tonight.
It feels good. Let's talk fishing and hunting.
A little fishing.
Get back to the real things that matter in life.
got a lot coming up. You know, it's a busy month.
It is a busy month. And we got a great show for you tonight. We have with us one of our own home guys around here, around Percy Priest. This is Bo Grissom's coming on here. And brought his buddy with him. His partner in crime is Tyler. And they've got Jackson Slew jigs. And we're going to, first off, we're going to highlight the jigs, and we're going to talk a little bit about them, and we're going to, you know, ask them some real good questions about it, because we want you to know about it. And then we're going to bring Dave Blair on it after we're all, with his unwieldy knowledge of fisheries, and we're going to talk about the different techniques you can use.
Yeah, you know, not just, we don't want to just show people the jigs, not want them to know some different ways they can use it. So we're going to have Bo help us with that, and Dayton as well. So.
But now Dayton's going to tell us to put a big cricket on it.
Put a big cricket on the back of that jig. If you want a big fish, put 2 crickets on there.
Put 2 crickets on there. Yeah. But so we got, that's going to be in line, and we're going to talk about something else that I feel is real important, and a few people have been hitting me up on Facebook to start the conversation, so we're going to start it tonight. We're going to stir that pot. That's what we're known for.
Whenever Dayton's here, the pot seems to get stirred. I had never understood what it is. Something about when Dayton shows up.
I think he brings jumping beans instead of chili beans.
He does. He does do that for sure.
Let's broaden out and introduce our guest to you tonight. We have with us tonight, just to the left of Brandon, or to your right as you're looking at it, Bo Grissom. Bo, thank you so much for being on here.
It's my pleasure to be here. I appreciate you inviting us.
Well, I tell you what, now Jackson Slew is how old now?
Well, I tell you what, it's about 6 months old.
I figured that.
But it goes back a long way, actually. It goes back to about 2000 when I first started building jigs. So we've kept it from people for a long time, and now it's time for everybody to get a little piece of it and enjoy it.
Well, now you came on social media. You and Tyler came on social media with that about 6 months ago, and I mean it hit, and everybody was just they were ramping it up, talking how great it was, and so we had to get you on the show.
Well, we appreciate it. You know, we try to give you something good. There's nothing like setting a hook and that feeling that you get. You know, you just enjoy it.
That's exactly right.
I want everybody to be able to experience that.
Several people want to know, first off, where you're located.
We're located in Gallatin, Tennessee.
Okay.
I make them. Tyler works on them. He does all the painting. I do all the tying, actually out of Lebanon. And, you know, we're a local company. We want to stay local. We want to give you something different. We don't want to give you something that's made overseas. It's a pleasure to be here, and we enjoy it.
All right, well, I'm going to ask Tyler. Tyler, how are you doing, brother?
I'm doing very well. Glad to be here.
All right, well, I've got a question. What separates Jackson Slew from the rest of them? I mean,
well, every jig that we make is going to touch both of our hands. It's not going through a big assembly line. We're not pumping out 1,000 jigs a day. We're hand making every single jig, and we're giving it to you with perfection.
And I like the eyes on it. The eyes
big
are
red eye.
That big red eye catches your first glance. I mean,
Well, it catches a few fish, too.
It catches a few fish. Is there any, Bo, is there any kind of technique that you really like to use with the Jackson?
Well, I tell you what, there's a lot of things you can do with it. You know, you can take any bait that's out there, and there's 100 different ways that you can fish it. But, you know, just pure and simple, if you want to put it on the bottom and get it on the bottom, you're going to get a bite. If you want to swim it and let them come out there and eat it, there's, you know, there's a bite there too. So you kind of just have to explore what you do well at, and work on that, and then build off that, and then explore the other things that you can do.
Tyler, what's your, you got a website? Or
yeah, our website is jacksonslewtackle.com, and we're also on Facebook and Instagram as Jackson Slew.
And spell Slew for everybody.
So we spell Slew S-L-E-W.
Okay, because where I came from, it's S-L-O-U-G-H.
Well, that's that Middle Tennessee education.
No, wait a minute. That's at Western Louisiana, Eastern Texas. That's where we get it from. But now, can people order it through?
Yes, they can order them off
Facebook too.
They can message us on Facebook or Instagram if they feel comfortable doing that. We have an email as well, which is jacksonslewtackle@gmail. But the website is live. You can order through the website. You can order jigs and apparel, and we use PayPal for the pay source for that.
Okay. Sizes. You want to touch on that, Bo?
Sure.
What different sizes?
Well, I'll tell you what, it started out as a 3/4. Fished 3/4 for years and years and years. But there's other sizes we have. You know, we go from a 3/4 down to a half, down to a 3/8, down to a 1/4. And that gives everybody a little chance to get a taste of the action. You know, not everybody's comfortable fishing a 3/4 ounce jig. They're like, Bo, gee, when you gonna make something that's gonna be a little bit different?
Yeah.
You know, we want to give somebody everything. And we come up with 4 sizes, you know, and they're typical sizes that most people have in jigs, and they're special to anybody.
That's awesome. I want to ask you something, Bo. Because you said you fished with 3/4 for years.
Yeah.
And did very well, by the way, I might add.
Well, I appreciate it.
But do you think that splash, I mean, because I hear guys talk about, you know, presentation, but I also hear some of the pros go, how you present it into the water is what matters a lot.
Well, I tell you what, you know, pros talk about what works well for them. Well, that may not be what works well for me.
That's true.
Or it may not be works well for Tyler, or you, or Brandon, or anybody else. But what works well for me is being able to get it in there quick, and not giving them a good look at it. I think a lot of times when you present it in there and you don't give them much of a splash, well, that works. But when you take a heavy jig and you put it in there, it don't matter if it splashes, because it's getting away from them so fast. They only get a glimpse of it. So when they get a glimpse of it, they're like, you know, now I'm intrigued. And also, you're putting it right in their house. A lot of people cast up there and they get it close, and they get it close, and they get it close. Well, you're catching the fish that's sitting up there close. I like to take a heavy jig and I like to put it right where I think Big Mama lays. And when you get it in there, you get past all the smaller fish, and that's how you catch 5 that you weigh in to catch a big bag.
Yeah, you always notice that there's a time when, you know, you go to a tournament and here's a guy that's fairly good, you know, he comes in and he's got 15 pounds. He's got 5 3-pounders. And you get guys at Weekend Warriors, they're doing good, 5 2-pounders.
Sure.
But then you get that stick, like Sam Lashley and some of these others come in with 35 pounds. You know,
well, that's where they know the deal within the deal. And my deal is to put it right in their house. The other guy, he's probably beating me on the day that I can't get them to bite it when I put it in their house. And they're sitting out there kind of light. Sam might be doing a little something sweet where he's throwing on the left side of the tree, whereas you're always fishing the right side of the tree, and you know he should be on the right side of the tree.
That's right.
Well, Sam or somebody else, or Geneva Cow, any of the sticks around here, they know a little something different that makes a difference in your bag.
And they apply that and come away with a check.
And that's what they believe in. That's what they're going to do. And if they get beat by this guy that's doing what they believe in, then hey, good for them. They deserve to beat you.
That's why it's called fishing.
Absolutely, it's why it's called fishing.
We got to do our wild game forecast, don't we, Brandon?
We do. This week's weekly wild game forecast has been sponsored by Wilson Bank and Trust. I wanted to tell you guys this is the last week to donate to the teachers there at their given branches. Go in and take them different school supplies, and they're going to get them out to the teachers there countywide.
All right, and the forecast, let me tell you something. I got a great crappie report. On Percy Priest.
Wow.
Midday, from 12 o'clock to about 2 o'clock, or no, 4 o'clock. 60 crappie caught by 2 guys.
Wow.
They only threw back 2 non-keepers.
But you can't catch crappie except for in the spring, though.
No, that's what I said. That's when I can.
Yeah.
But now these 2,
Yeah.
I got a picture to show you next week.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
No, it's just
Most
like
of the fish
Anthony,
were
you know, last
14,
week.
14 inches
Yeah.
or above.
Because he's still catching those fish in West Tennessee same way.
Oh, yeah.
They're out there year round, you know.
So fish is still good.
Yeah.
I still say they have not moved all the way shallow yet for fall. I think they're in the process of some of them moving up there because the shad are moving up there a little bit. And so I think you're going to do that. Now, what about the deer?
They're coming
I mean,
along.
deer season's 2 weeks away.
It is. It's crazy to believe, but yeah,
It's 2
It's
weeks
2 weeks
away.
from tomorrow morning. So yeah, there's a lot going on. I mean, antlers are coming on in, finishing up their development. A lot of growth happening in the last
Did you
couple
not
weeks.
see a lot of growth in the last couple of weeks?
The most exciting thing, I was talking to Randall Haley about this the other night. I think I've seen more sets of triplets this year
Yes.
than I've ever seen. Saw 2 sets of triplets on the way here tonight, coming down the interstate. But it just seems like it's just really going to be a good year, population-wise, and I've seen a lot of good bucks running around. It's going to be a good season.
I think if we
2 more weeks and we're in there. But you know, a lot of things too. We want to remind people of a lot of small game hunting fixing to start. We got squirrel season
squirrel
going to be
season
coming.
fixing to start.
Dove season's going to be here in
September
about another
1st.
month. So got a lot going on.
We got a lot going on, and we're going to hope to bring it all to you. But I think it's going to be a great year if you're an outdoors person. If whether you hunt or fish, I think you're going to have a great fall
It is. I
season.
think it's going to be a good season.
I do too.
I do. We want to remind everybody, come and follow us on Facebook. You know, we actually just had a giveaway on there this past week.
That's right.
Had a good winner, and he was awfully excited when he called. But come and follow us there. We'll try to keep you up to date with what's going on with all these different seasons and bass tournaments, and once in a while even the giveaway. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back here in just a minute with some more Southern Woods and Waters.